Good morning, PRüF community. It's Thursday, August 19th, and we have another community update for you. Okay, so let's see. Okay, first, big news, Polygon Bridge is live. We're going to be releasing some instructions on how to use that here in the next couple of days. Right now, as of now, it is possible to move your PRüF tokens from the Ethereum mainnet to the Polygon mainnet and back again. So that's really important for a couple reasons. One is that having your tokens on Polygon is going to give you access to instantaneous transactions. Basically, they have 1 second block times and very, 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 very low transaction costs. It will cost some gas to get them over there, but once they're there, your costs will be much, much reduced. We'll probably be migrating to releasing rewards and prizes over on the Polygon side. And the most important part of this whole thing is we're getting very close to launching the staking contracts, and those are going to be launched on the Polygon POS network, at least first and possibly exclusively. We'll see how that works out. We may also launch them on Ethereum depending on some of our investor relations developments. We'll see how that works out. Anyway, the staking is a really big deal for you guys, and I'll tell you why. The normal staking tiers are going to require significant investments or significant stakes of PRüF to earn the double-digit rewards. It's going to be, in the 100,000 or multiple 100,000. We haven't set those benchmarks yet, but it's going to be quite a bit of PRÜF to qualify for double-digit staking rewards after the IDO. But however, we're basically setting this up for our early adopters, our airdroppers. So we're going to have some staking tiers that are going to be available for a limited time, only up until IDO time, where people that get in on this first round or will participate in the IDO will be able to stake at double-digit rewards with much lower barriers to entry. So we're setting this up so that if you participated in the airdrop and then in the token split, you're going to be able to participate in double-digit staking rewards. And that is going to carry on up as long as you hold that stake. Now, after IDO time, basically, at that time, it'll require much higher staking levels to earn those rewards unless you've already staked before that time, which is to say these stakes are not going to become obsolete or stop paying out at those levels just because we get to the IDO. It's just new stakes won't be able to be made at those reward levels without staking a lot more PRÜF to start with. So this is a special opportunity for our early adopters, our airdroppers, our early investors. So take advantage of it. And it's not they're not going to stop paying those dividends just because we move to the next phase, but those things will be locked in at that time, and those EO stakes will continue to pay out right up until the early opportunity staking fund is exhausted. And we anticipate that's going to be a couple of years. We're trying to set aside enough so that'll last a couple of years, and at least 2 years is the plan. So hopefully we'll be able to meet that goal. But those are going to be fantastic opportunities for our early adopters that just are not going to be available without a much higher barrier to entry after that point. So be sure to take advantage of those things. Those stakes themselves will actually have values. I'll try to explain how that works out in another little episode, but the stakes themselves are tokenized, so you'll be able to potentially in the future you'll be able to to transfer those stakes between addresses. So it's they're tokenized stakes that function basically like a transferable contract. So the stakes themselves will have intrinsic value above and beyond the face value of the stake. So that's another exciting development. Just kind of trying to help you guys get started here and make sure we're delivering exceptional value for our early adopters, because we appreciate you, and you're what is driving the community here, and we just want to show that that we're thinking about you guys and we've got your back. Okay, so I forgot to mention, and this will be edited in somewhere. One of the things that I did want to talk about on this update was that at this point, with staking, when staking goes live, PRÜF will be a complete DeFi system at that point. So it's kind of interesting, an interesting milestone to hit, because at that point we'll be just as functional and mature as a lot of the projects that are out there right now. We'll just be just as you can do just as much stuff with PRüF at that point as with a lot of DeFi projects. And we have some unique features even on our DeFi system that I haven't seen anywhere else that are completely unique to PRüF, with transferable stakes and things like that. So those are some unique features that are going to add value, especially to early stakers. But the really interesting thing about it is, though, is that although we'll at that point we'll be a complete DeFi project at that point, obviously that's not where PRüF. That's not the end game for PRüF. Obviously for PRüF, we're going to be continuing along the road towards deployment in the market, for tokenizing real world assets, for NFT art, and for all of those things that PRÜF was designed to do in the first place. With that is going to come a different kind of staking, on node staking, with on PRÜF nodes and PRÜF node operations, the PRÜF node grant program that we'll be getting out into the market with. So a bunch of those things are going to be going on, and all those things are adding additional value on top of an already functioning ecosystem at that point. So that's something that I just like everybody to kind of keep in mind, that although PRÜF will be a complete DeFi system here within a couple of weeks, obviously for those of you that have followed the project for any length of time, that is not the end game for PRÜF. PRÜF is all about tokenization of real world and digital objects. It's all about proof of provenance. It's all about trust in marketplaces and cross-chain global markets. So all of those things will continue to be deployed and continue to add value to the ecosystem as time goes on. So that's just, if you think about that in combination with the standard DeFi yield farming capabilities that PRÜF is offering, as well as the unique DeFi features that we incorporate, that, like I said, I haven't seen anywhere else. Somebody else might have done something like that, but not that I'm aware of. At any rate, in addition to all of those things, all of this other value is coming in down the pike, and I want you to really think about what that means as an early PRÜF holder. That value is backed up by something, and is only going to increase as time goes on. So just keep that in mind. I just wanted to share that, because when I think about that, that's pretty exciting to me. I think it's a pretty big deal, and if I was looking at this from the outside, that's something I would definitely be very excited about. Let's see, we are working on putting a little bit more polish on some of the core protocol contracts, getting them ready for their second audit. They've already, of course, been through the audit, through the first audit. We've made some changes and improvements. We're sending them back to audit soon. We're getting ready to lean into Cardano development. As soon as the staking is live, we'll be leaning really hard into Cardano and getting the protocol deployed on Cardano as well. So that's going to be an exciting development, adding value for everyone, and we're looking forward to working with that community closely, and all the things that will bring to PRÜF. Anyway, I think that's about it right for now. I'm probably forgetting something, but we'll catch you on the next community update. I hope everybody's having a great day, and we'll catch you next time.